So that tells you something. He's consistently not at the level he needs to be, and that needs to change. Garnacho, I would actually say Garnacho's a 5.5 for me. I don't think Garnacho was as bad as Delo or as bad as Bruno or as bad as Rasmus. I genuinely don't. I think there was moments where he could have got assists. He put a good cross into the back post for Ahmad. Rasmus wasn't there. He laid it back to Delo. He was a bit unlucky. Probably wasn't a penalty. But he was quiet as well. And there was some misplaced passes. But I don't think it was... I wouldn't say he was as bad as Delo. I really wouldn't. So I'd give him a 5.5. Rasmus, I would put him with a Delo and a Bruno. I do think it was, no agenda. I like the player. I think he will be a good player for us. I don't think he's getting service. But what was abundantly clear to me tonight is, regardless of service, countless times the ball went into his feet and didn't stick. And that's loss of possession. And, it is, I will always defend it. The chance creation, the graveyard shift for Manchester United has been going on for years. But when the ball's going into your feet, that's possession to keep. And it must have been 4 or 5 times that it went into his feet and it didn't stick. That's as bad as Bruno hitting a Hollywood pass because the ball's gone. So I don't like, same with the Onana diagonals, that's the ball gone. So loss of possession is damaging, and the ball did break down with him a lot today. And you've got to be fair. I think he will. I really do think he will score goals under Amorim, and I really do think he's going to get a good run in the team between now and the end of the season to prove he can do it. If he can't do it, then maybe the Gyökeres or whatever does happen. But I want to see more chances, but you've got to be better in the link-up play, 100%. So I'd agree it was a 5 today. Martinez not on the pitch long enough, 6. Only because they're subs, I'm giving them 6. I mean, I wouldn't say that they were as good as Johnny Evans and Arna. So I think 5.7. Yeah, not really on long enough. The only thing I would say about Eriksen and Martinez is they were on for half an hour, and the same for Rashford. I mean, Rashford just wasn't in the game. We weren't using the left-hand side at all. So I'd say probably a 5.5 for Rashford because we just didn't get him in the game. Whereas, Eriksen came on and was on the ball a bit. Martinez did a reasonably good job on the left-hand side. But in fact, I mean, Mount and Xerxes weren't on that long, but we just didn't get Rashford in the game. I think for about 15 minutes he had 1 touch. So, because I think by that point we were so good down the right, we just kept going down the right. I actually thought with Rashford though, I think he got a lot of criticism on the shot, and I'd have to see it back. But the keeper's got the front post and the defender's covering the back, so he tries to go through the legs of the keeper, and